Say, hey, you want to do this again? He's like, I'm in. And he comes, brings a lot of energy. So I want to invite all our middle school cross-country runners up to stand up here, and let's invite Coach David.
Hey, how you guys doing today? If that was for me, I'll take it, right? But who's happy to be alive today? Can we just say that God hooked us up again and again and again? We breathing, y'all. God did that. God did that. Woo! So, an amazing team you guys see in front of here. Every day before we start, they know the drill. I ask them to give us a prayer and to give our favorite Bible text every time before we start. And we're going to get into what our favorite Bible text is a little later. But before I get started, I want to thank the school board, the superintendent, the principal, and most importantly, the parents, the grandparents. Let's give a round of applause, kids. The guardians, the sacrifice to get your kids to the meets, to pick them up, get them something to eat, and get to these meets and back and forth to get their homework done, to get all of these academics awards. Let's give our parents a round of applause. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, before I get started, there are two females I want to recognize that are 8th graders. And I'm going to miss them. Lucia and Taylor. Let's give them a round of applause. I will tell you, Taylor will ask me almost every day, Coach, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going this? And Lucia always has an alternate plan. But that's good to come up with ideas and try to get the team together. And so we had a lot of opportunities to play sports. We played Gold Rush. Normally we play against the high school. But I think the high school was scared this year, girls and boys. They did not compete against us. We beat them last year. And also we had an opportunity to run to 7-Eleven. This year it was raining and I was like, I don't know. I promised the kids big because they ran really big this year, so we took it easy, and they were rain-soaked, and we came back safely. So I want to thank the parents for trusting me and care of their kids for the entire time. Okay? That was awesome. A couple highlights. Major highlights. I will tell you, we had 6 meets. And out of those 6 meets, 3 of those meets we finished first place overall. That was the girls' team. And 3 of those other meets we finished in 2nd place overall. And in one of those meets, we had one runner that finished first place overall, and we will highlight her later. And also we had one runner who finished first place, a male runner, overall out of all the runners, which is not an easy task to do, and we will congratulate them later. But overall, the team did a phenomenal job. Everybody ran hard, and I am so proud to be your coach. Okay, let's get into these awards. So we have the most valuable, can I start there, most valuable? Let's start most valuable for the girls. So in cross country, it takes 5 girls to win overall. And this runner by far led the way, leading all the teams, all the girls, with an amazing pace, with amazing effort, with a fabulous attitude, had an opportunity to finish first overall. Let's give a round of applause for Oyen. Really great effort. Also, another award that we have is the Spirit Award. Now, this award encompasses more than just running well. It encompasses inspiring and encouraging the entire team to do phenomenal. This runner always had a prayer, always had a Bible verse, always had an amazing attitude. So, The runner that we're recognized for this year, 2023 season, is Brooklyn. All right, now this most improved is very tough because the team ran collectively very, very well. And it actually came down to the last race. It came down to the last race. I'm partying with an 8th grader, but I have an amazing 6th grader that is on deck that gave the 8th grader a lot of pressure in getting this award. And I think she's going to do phenomenal. But it came down to this last race, and this 8th grade runner by far did her best time in a rain-soaked course. Lucia. Boys, y'all see we only got 3 boys, right? So we couldn't compete for the overall championships in these races. So if you're a boy, you want to participate, let's see you next year because these girls are crushing it, okay? Let's see if we can get some more boys out here. But this is who we got. So I'm gonna start with the Spirit Award. Let me start with the Spirit. No, let's start with the Most Improved. Start with the Most Improved. From day 1, I was like, what you want me to call you? And he told me what his nickname was. Okay, I said, we go by your nickname. An amazing energy, came in focused from day 1, an amazing attitude that was contagious. I think he made every practice, I think he made every race with an amazing pace that steadily improved. And I know that he'll do amazing things next year. Let's give a round of applause for Doug. For our Spirit and for our MVP award, man, I can tell you the competitive nature of this young man is unmatched. He had a little injury playing another sport that he loves to play, and he came back, took a week off, and he was like, Coach, I'm ready to go. I said, Mom, is he ready to go? She said he's ready to go. And I tell you, he was ready to go. In the next race, he finished 1st place overall. I'm telling you guys, that's not easy to do. Steadily leading the way, pushing the pace for our girls and the boys and the other team. Never complained. Let's give a round of applause for Spirit and MVP, David. That we have is Philippians 4:13, and I gave all the kids these wristbands this year. So kids, if you lost yours and you need another one, see me afterwards, right? It's Philippians 4:13. What does it say, kids? And that extends beyond running. That extends with your classwork and anything you want to do. Put God first and you can do it all. That's all the time I have.